Previously on Resident Evil.
What we're up against now is this is gonna be the fucking final stand for humanity. Everyone we love. So Leon is there, Jill is there, Ada is there. This is a dream scenario for every Resident Evil game lover. We have all these characters together, fighting together. It's fucking epic, and I'm so fucking excited for the last movie.
And now for the final episode.
Okay. I'm just gonna let it all out.
Okay.
I can't hold it in any longer because. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a backstory now. In the last movie, we ended with one of the fucking coolest scenes I've ever seen.
Badass.
Wesker gathering everyone we love. Leon, Ada, Jill on the roof. To make a final stand against humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And then in this movie, we learn by the Red Queen telling Alice that Wesker betrayed everyone and killed everyone in between the movies. What the actual fuck? Can you explain to me the reason behind that fucking decision? I swear to God, the writer and director of this movie, first of all, he fucked the whole Resident Evil franchise over. He fucked the Resident Evil fanbase over because he has an unhealthy, fucking weird relationship to his wife. He made his wife the biggest star in the franchise. He made her overpowered, and every scene is just made for her to look good. And at the same time, he makes her be naked in every fucking movie, and it's so fucking weird. And now, I swear to God, this decision of killing off everyone we know, killed off Leon, killed off Ada, killed off Jill, in between movies. They don't even show it to us. That is by far the most disrespectful decision ever. It is so fucking disrespectful for the fan base. It's so fucking disrespectful for every movie lover. I can't grasp why the fuck a writer and director will do this. He made the last movie into the fucking biggest cliffhanger ever, and then chooses to just tell us in a by sentence that, oh yeah, by the way, Wesker killed everyone. Ironically, I'm fucking speechless. What the? Seriously, what the fuck is this? There's no reason to do this other than to be a fucking douchebag. I fucking hate this director. I fucking hate the writer. And ironically enough, that is the same fucking person. I am just... I don't understand. I don't understand.
Is it safe to come back?
Yeah, now it's safe. For now. Okay. Well, but the thing is, honestly...
I understand. I understand where you're coming from, babe. I get it. I was mad, too, that because we went in blind. And, I mean, we didn't watch no trailer. We didn't read the notes. Nothing. Me and my entire family went in blind. Because we were excited. We were pumped. That the way the last one ended it so freaking cool that we were like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna go in and see an epic ass battle and everybody's gonna be fighting, kicking ass, and Wesker's gonna help because fuck Wesker. But no, we watched this in the theaters, and when it starts to pan into everything was deserted, you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, oh, something's gonna happen. And you see Alice emerge from the ground, and then like a scary jump scene happens when she goes near, like, I think the water or something like that. And where's everybody? Where's the epic battle? What happened? And you ask yourself all these questions and stuff like that, and then, like you said, it leads to her hearing a loud siren noise, and she follows it, and it leads her to the Red Queen, who then explains everything that happened with the, what you were saying with the betrayal and everything. Why? I wanted to see them all fight and some cool monsters, and yeah, so it was pretty sad. It was disappointing because now, yet again, this is like a thing that they tend to do with every single movie, is they introduce us to a character and then they disappear in the next movie, with no mention whatsoever. Like, it's sad that all you hear is, oh, by the way, Wesker killed everybody. You're welcome. And that's it. There was no more to it. Like, you don't get to see how they died, or what even happened in between the stories. So what they're missing is the in-betweener. And it's sad to see that they could have, or had potential of a great ending, and made it into something so pathetically retarded. I can't say the word.
You know what? For this occasion, we're gonna allow it.
They made it. I hate that they led the path of the religious, because Dr. Isaacs became religious.
But like, I'm gonna say, like, this is probably one of the worst decisions I've ever seen or heard of in, like, a movie related.
Yeah.
And this is maybe the worst part, because the only, like, rational way of understanding this decision, and this is probably true as well, is that when this is going to be the final movie, and the director and writer probably wouldn't want Leon, Ada, Jill, and Wesker to be there in the final movie, because the final movie is going to be about Alice. So once again, it's about Alice. It's about his wife. And it's so fucked up. Like, can you imagine, like, how fucking epic it would be to just see, for example, Wesker unleashing all his powers against a zombie horde. Just go fucking ham.
Yeah.
It would be so fucking cool to see, but
it would have been really cool to see an epic battle.
So, and the worst part is that the rest of the movie, we don't see Wesker using his powers. So we don't see Wesker doing anything.
I mean, the sad thing is, the only time you see one of the really cool monsters that they exposed at the end of the last movie was in the beginning, where Alice was by herself. You see her fight the flying one once. That's it. You don't see the monsters anymore until the end, where she sees the shadow fly in the sky.
Yeah.
And that's it. I wanted to see more of those cool monsters. Yeah. Give it to me.
I will not understand this decision. No. I will not understand. And it's, once again, it's so fucking disrespectful. It is so fucking
really
disrespectful.
Dumb. It's really dumb.
But okay, let's just go through the rest of the movie then.
Okay. So she gets found again by Dr. Isaacs.
Yeah.
Because it's just her on the road from here on out till that point. Because she sees a motorcycle on the under like a bridge, and she tries to activate it and gets shocked. And these people have her hung upside down. They're beating her up, and she manages to get free and kick all their asses.
Yeah, of course.
Then, but then she gets caught by Dr. Isaacs and them, and they let her out on the back to try to feed her to the zombies, but they have her like working to try to escape. And it leads up to her fighting Dr. Isaacs on the top of this tank, right? And she has him pinned down and sees that the motorcycle got pushed out and it needs a hand. So what does she do? She cuts off Dr. Isaac's hand, takes it, jumps on the motorcycle, starts it up, and then leaves. You left Dr. Isaacs alive? The man who's tried to kill you since day one? What? Like, why didn't she kill him? It would have ended it all there. Because he was pointless after that.
But is this the same Dr. Isaacs though? Because once again, there's so many clones out there. I lost track. Who's who anymore?
Do you want to skip all the way to the end?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we'll save it then.
Yeah.
We'll save it to the end to
let
you know whether or not this is the real Isaacs.
Yeah, but like, because the Isaacs that she killed in the third one, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
So there are more Isaacs. There's clones. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then she goes to that tower where she finds Claire and a bunch of people. And they're going to prepare the tower for the, let's call it the attack of Isaacs and the zombie horde.
Yeah.
They have prepared for a long time. Alice arrives after an hour or two. She knows everything. She takes charge. She knows the building inside out. Lay all the traps down. And of course she's the hero. Once again, like, why does she need to be the fucking hero in every fucking scene?
Which really makes me mad because Miley Jungi was in there. They made him the bad guy, which pissed me off because he is never truly a bad guy in any of the movies that I love him in. But not only that, they made his fight scene so crappy.
Yeah, but he's fighting Alice. Of course it's gonna be crappy.
It made me so mad with how he I mean, like, she didn't overpower him, okay? She just said, you're fast, but not that fast. And then whatever. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid scene.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'll let you get
But I, like, after the tower scene,
Yeah.
I think I blacked out because I don't remember. But I know, like, they tried to go back to the Hive, and of course there was a lot of trouble getting there.
Because she told them about what the Red Queen say about the airborne antivirus.
Yeah, and there's a time limit here. There's a countdown, and I think the countdown is for Umbrella to like
Kill the
launch
last
an attack on the lost settlements or something like that. I don't fucking care. So, but I think like we just have to skip it to the ending now because there's a lot of things to talk about with the ending.
Yeah.
And there's not much happening because the rest of the movie is basically her trying to get into the Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like revelations near the ending, and once again it doesn't make any fucking sense. So at the end, we are introduced to the real bad guy behind this all, which has always been Dr. Isaacs. The original Dr. Isaacs. And also the original Alice.
Yeah.
Yes. So we, like, plot twist out of heaven. Alice is a clone. I don't fucking care.
Dun.
I don't fucking care. I would have guessed she was a clone all this time because she has no fucking human emotions.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, there's sometimes, but you know.
Barely, but yeah. And Wesker is there. And then Wesker is killed by a door.
Yeah, that part was so dumb because they said, we can't kill him because he's a member of the Umbrella. So when the real Alice comes out, she goes, okay, you're fired. And then they kill him with the door.
Yeah, and yes, he wasn't killed by the door, but at that point he was pretty much dead. What a sad way. Like, once again, like the writer has no fucking respect for anyone. Not the fan base, not the franchise itself. He had no fucking idea where he was going. And we can see that now when like plot holes are starting to pop up left and right. So, like, we have learned now that the plot of, or like the goal of Umbrella was to wipe out the entire human population, because they have a lot of people in cryo storage, ready to build up this, like the humanity again, like repopulate and all that. My first question: Did they foresee that the planet right now is pretty fucked? Because they have told us all the rivers, all the lakes have dried in, which basically means there's like almost no fresh water left on the planet. All the wildlife gone, cities, ruins, and let's once again say like it's 10,000 people. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Dig.
They're gonna they're gonna be like sacrificing themselves though, because they're gonna build up the planet for the future. Yeah, that sounds like Umbrella personnel. Fucking hell. So did I even think about that? Probably not.
No.
And then like it's all like as we said, like in Resident Evil 2 when they tried to seal off the city, like it nothing makes sense. We said then plausible, maybe they did it to regain some trust, I don't know. But it's just so many plot holes that I don't really, and the thing is, what is Project Alice? What the fuck is the whole like point of Alice? And why does Umbrella want her so bad? Do they want her because they want to kill her? Do they want her because they want to use her blood for something? Do they want her like? And at some point
they keep changing it.
They do, because at some point, like Dr. Isaac says, activate Project Alice, and her eyes went like, no, why? Because they, at that point, they have known for a long time, she is after them. She has fucking destroyed the Tokyo headquarters. So what is the point of them trying to keep her alive? They could have killed her at so many points. So they are just making themselves like they're their own downfall. And once again, what is the point of the blood of Alice? Like, yeah, some people might say like, yeah, it's because like she is the perfect like mix with like she mixed with the Antivirus and gave her like superpowers. Yeah. Maybe they were gonna use her for like creating super soldiers or something like that. Then again, super soldiers for what? There's nothing on the planet anymore. It's just you guys.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. That's why I said it sucks that they changed the plot so many times that it confuses you. Because at the end they said when the real Alice comes out, she says that she made Alice to be able to live and be the woman that she never got to be. What?
I don't know.
But didn't you guys say I'm confused.
I don't know. And the thing is that I should be so like, I should still be raging, but I'm fucking exhausted. But okay, so we also then learned that when the antivirus is gonna be released, Alice is gonna die. Okay, we're prepared for that now. And then, of course, she gets into a fight with Isaac, and eventually she wins, of course. And she goes up on the surface and releases the virus. And the virus is airborne and it's gonna kill off all the zombies. And that's how like the Umbrella Corporation was gonna have a clean slate. Kill all the humans with the T-virus, kill all the zombies with the antivirus. And she releases it, and surprisingly enough, she doesn't die. She's fine.
She's Superwoman. She's alive.
Yeah, but and at this point, I'm gonna say like so. When I saw this one, my first thought was like this is fucking just Indiana Jones all over again. Because in Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, the funny thing is that if you take Indiana Jones out of that movie, everything that happened would still happen. Because the Nazis would find the Ark, or the Ark, and they would open it and die. First of all, I felt a little similar with this, because Alice doesn't really make a difference, but yes, she does, because she does actually destroy Umbrella. But doesn't she just make things worse? Because at least Umbrella at this point would have thousands of people to rebuild humanity. She killed them all. Which means, is it just Alice left and some people here and there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Alice fucked humanity over, and not in a good way, no. So, yeah, to be honest, this whole franchise, it's so clear that the writer had no fucking idea where this was going. And honestly, like, if you want to make a franchise, and if you have faith in your own writing, and you want to make more movies, when you start making the first movie, know where this is gonna end, so you actually be consistent in between. Because it's clearly that this writer didn't know how to, like, this was going to end. And there's so many, like, inconsistencies.
Yeah.
And it's so... I don't know. And once again, like, this is all about the wife. This whole franchise is all about the wife, and what the fuck, it's... And who's suffering from this? We.
More you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it ends with her driving a motorcycle. She's being chased by the flying beasts. And yes, she did say, like, it's gonna take a long time before the antivirus gets everywhere.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I think the last thing she said was, "My name is Alice."
She did.
Alice.
What the fuck? What a piece of shit. Like,
Don't you forget that.
Yeah.
Her name is Alice.
I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. This is one, like, yeah. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
No,
And I'm not gonna not, like, count the rest. This isolated, this movie it is so fucking bad. And the worst part is that the last, like, 30 minutes of the movie, I couldn't even watch it. Because I swear to God, I'm gonna show this now, how they did the editing with all the fast cuts. The fast cuts are so fast and so different in angles that I got actually dizzy. And this is not, I'm not making this up, and I'm not trying to be funny. I got fucking dizzy, and I got a headache from the editing of this movie. I couldn't watch. I had to look away because it was, the editing was so fast and so weird that it was basically as a flashing light, and I can't see that without getting a headache.
Oh, I
So,
didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
no, so that's also really bad. But yeah, if you don't have anything else to say about the franchise or the movie, well, let's just sum up the franchise.
Yeah, I don't have anything left to say about the movie. This one, I will agree, it was one of the worst. It was very disappointing. And it made me almost hate the movies in general. But now that we're nitpicking and, like, seeing that the plot and everything like that was, like,
All over the place.
oh yeah, everywhere, it almost makes me want to, like, dislike the franchise. But it's hard for me because like I said, I do love zombies. So overall, as a zombie movie, if you try not to think of it as a game turned into movies, then you'll like it. You'll be okay with it. If you are paying attention to the story, try not to. Because then you'll just get confused and lost, and then you'll end up hating the movie franchise even more. But if you go in with an open mind and just forget all of that, then yeah, I think it would be okay. Some of them, I think if you could, like with most of the franchises that we've talked about, which if you haven't seen, go see them. But if you just nitpick the ones that you like and put them together, that would save you a lot of time. And then you can
watch 2, skip the rest.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can just watch 2 and I think you'll be fine. But no.
I'm gonna say, like, okay, I'm gonna be objective about this. As a franchise, if we disregard the games,
Yeah.
it's an okay franchise. It's entertaining for people that loves like action, people that love slow motion, that's just there for a good like brain dead time. It's an okay franchise.
Yeah.
But if you start bringing the games into this, then I'm gonna be honest, it's a fucking disgrace.
It is.
So you just gotta ignore that because once again the writer is so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, because every main character that you know of in the Resident Evil games, like you know the popular ones, Chris, Jill, Claire, and Chris Redfield, they basically don't exist in this movie franchise. They pop in, then they disappear. And there's one main character that's superior over all of them, which is pretty sad because, like, for me, Chris and Jill and Claire were the main three that I knew about.
Yeah,
for the
they are a
Resident
big
Evil.
part of
Yeah, so
franchise,
so
yeah.
to me, it was just mind blowing that they threw away those characters like they meant nothing.
yeah.
So yeah, that I can understand. So if you are a fan and lover of Resident Evil games,
Yeah. Even Leon was just in one movie, and then it was killed off.
yeah, you'll hate this. If I were you, if I were you, save yourself and go watch the CGI versions of Resident Evil because they're more similar to the games. I feel.
But the funny thing is that if you have watched all of our videos now, you will actually, and I just realized this now, from the first Resident Evil till this one, you're gonna see a decline in our mood. And our, like, the first ones, we are actually pretty silly and jolly. And then it just keeps going downhill. And now we're at this point where I'm actually fucking exhausted because
So am I.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, no, I am too. And you might be too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But yeah, final thoughts. Okay franchise, okay sci-fi horror zombie movies.
Yeah.
Just pretend the games don't exist. Watch, if you want to watch one movie, watch the second one. If you love the movies, start with the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only advice I'd have to give to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank fucking God we are over with this franchise. I want to watch something good now. I want to watch something good.
Or
So I
sleep.
feel the next we should watch now is Evil Dead.
I agree.
Alright, so next time it's gonna be Evil Dead, the movie.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
What?